4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment. Know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I got a
favorite battle ever, man. Check this.
You old ass clown, just an old ass now, let it go. Shine, sit your old.
I got a lot of classic moments from that joint, bro.
Yo. What? Shoot soon as I get in like I'm J.R. Smith. Nah, but from your side, like that's a classic battle. Do you think that's the best battle ever?
Yeah, I think it's the best battle ever. The
Okay.
reason why is it was the first of its kind, and it lived up to the hype. Because at the time, people already gave VERB his Midwest GOAT. He probably won GOAT like as far as like God tier yet, but he was the Midwest GOAT because by that time he kicked down the door. You know, they gave him all that, so his name was so high respected. And then with me, I was kind of like the View King by then. So we had two. You had a guy from St. Louis who kicked off the St. Louis versus New York, which probably the biggest staple in battle rap history. That's the most important piece in the new era of battle rap. It's St. Louis versus New York. That whole thing. So you got VERB that kicked that off. Then you got me, who come quote unquote wingman, who come over and take over the view title. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have the first million views with ours. You know what I'm saying? Me and Cortez, Big T, and I'm doing a million. Like, I'm just racking up these millions, so it's a heavyweight fight. And they was brothers. That was looked down upon. A lot of people was just like, yo, man, y'all weak, man. K-Shine and Rex would never do that. Or Math and Cortez never do that. Like, you know, they was looking down at us, and we was telling like, well, shit, well, I'm like, I don't back down. They called me out. I'm gonna go do my, you know what I'm saying? So for it to live up to its hype, it had everything. It had personals. It had haymakers. You saw the first Showtime, saw the first remix.
We got paid and left the venue together.
It was so crazy because a lot of people had me 2-0 going into the third. Then that was the first time somebody ever probably said like you can win a battle through a round or through a moment or something. So they was like, man, hit man up 2-0, so a round don't win. Our people, man, fuck all that, knock out in the third. Like, so it go both ways. So that's why it's so fire, bro.
Listen, I watched that battle so many times, sometimes even more than once in a day, and have a different winner every time. I love that. I love the
crazy thing is I got a few with them trap.
You and VERB was listed on World Star as stepfather and stepson or something. That's what made me look at it. I was like, what the hell is this?
They used to have them crazy titles and shit make you crazy.
I was like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Looked at the whole joint, and then I never stopped looking at that. Where you think you and VERB went wrong, or do you think it started all the way back then?
Yeah, that's where it started as far as me keeping an eye on them, because like I said, I never wanted to battle VERB. I never had my thoughts on battling VERB. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ill battled because me and Ill had to, because we was trying to fight like the young. You know, that was that wasn't you doing your thing. That was just like, I'm the best, nigga. Ill was up and coming. His name around the city, because like at the time I had the Fight Club buzz going around. And then I was already hanging with Murph and them. Everybody knew they was taking me around the city. I was battling everybody, Limelight, Palace. I had a battle rap name in St. Louis before I turned 16. So they knew that. But Ill was over there in World War. He battled G Soldier. His shit went viral in the city. And he was around doing the same thing I was doing too. You know what I'm saying? So me and him had the battle. It was more some like who that, but when me and VERB battled, it was because my name was starting to get bigger. So that was kind of whack. So my mom and everybody around me like, why dude? Cause like I said, he was headline versus Midwest Miles. It was all good. It was all good. He was headline versus Math. It was all good. You know what I'm saying? I battled Cortez that night. I battled Big T. I'm still doing my thing, but VERB him. You know what I'm saying? When he was SB, only one, they went viral. It was all good. Stuff ain't turned until I hit 1 million views with Arsenal. And I was the first battle rapper to hit 1 million views on URL. So everybody, that's niggas had to honor that. Niggas like, hold on though. Hitman Holla, the first man, and you know what I'm saying? That was body. Like, that was the first niggas like, yo, he did what? Like, Arsenal? Like, huh? Like, so my name took off. That was my MVP year. My name was scorching. That what got me headline of the biggest card to date of Summer Madness 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what got. So that's when it starts side eyeing. Or he think he this, he think he that. I want to battle. Or you can't outshine the master. All them quotes start happening. So we
Yeah.
start battling because of jealousy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
called me out. You know what I'm saying? So and you got a time. He got he looked bad versus Clips. You know what I'm saying? He had another bad showing. Remember, they was kind of like Verb was kind of falling off. You know what I'm saying? I think right before me, about an old red or something. A one rounder did his right before me did his thing, but then with me, I sparked him back up. Like I got
Yeah.
his name
Okay.
back. Boom. But that battle was strictly off. He ain't like somebody outshining him.
Yeah. But see, but
So that's
y'all, okay, but y'all back to back with it. Y'all did 2-on-2s together. Y'all made so like
yeah.
what like re-sparked it though? Because it wasn't all bad the whole time to the public.
So like I said, like if I'm like, you know what I'm saying, my pops always told me, you don't ever gotta jump out the window on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I really, even though we kind of knew, but we still couldn't really prove he was just this flat out jealous. Even though
Mm-hmm.
he's like, you just battled me out the blue, I got a name. So I ain't just say, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, I'm done. I just said, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. But I
Mm-hmm.
ain't, you know what I'm saying? So we battled, it was what it was. I left it alone. But that don't mean a nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I walk
Mm-hmm.
past your trap and I bump you on your shoulder,
Yeah.
in your head, you could be like,
Man.
man, you know, but then you be like, maybe I'm
Right.
tripping. Maybe you're like, all right,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna forget. You bump
Yeah.
me one day. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let us, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. It was sparked back up because of the ARP comments. So
Which
from
one?
20, so we battled 2012. Right,
Uh-huh.
that's 2012, right? Yeah, we battled 2012. Everything good. 2013, 2014. Like, I would give somebody $1 million, they can find any me talking bad about Verb anywhere
Mm.
from 2012 to 2018.
Right.
So between that time, everything good. He finna battle Murder Mook, ARP, book it, and say, yo, we want to get Hitman on the card. The nigga
Okay,
word
okay,
for
okay.
yeah, the nigga this 2018 word nigga word for word told a league on it that I ain't even know at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Him and ARP was like this, like, you know what I mean, working together. You know, he did a couple stuff
Mm-hmm.
over there, the Pat Stay, the gyms, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. He fucking with.
Yeah.
I don't know ARP. I was
Yeah.
still URL, like
Right.
as far as getting booked over there. So
Mm-hmm.
he just told ARP, man, nah, man, if you book him, like, man, he can't get paid more than me, man. He ain't never did nothing for me. He like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
What you mean, like he can't get paid more than me? He ain't never did nothing for me. He telling a league on this. He
So
ain't
that was
telling.
that was the bump right there. Like that was the bump. Like
That was the
the thing.
second time though. But look though, that was the
Okay.
second. I
Okay.
still, I still ain't really cut him off. Cause out of my head, I'm just, man, Virg just a jelly. He probably feel like his career ain't go where it needed to go. Mine did. At the time in 2018, you know, I battled surfing 2014. I was getting 15,000, 20,000. I was getting
Mm-hmm.
8,000s in 2013, and I was getting not like I was getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Virg was still getting fours and 1,500s and three. You know what I'm saying? He was still up and down, getting paid. He was paid for a minute. He was doing a lot of stuff, so his career wasn't where it wanted to be. So in my head, I'm just like, you know what? That nigga jealous of me, bro. So, but I'm gonna keep the St. Louis face going. I ain't gonna really, I'm just playing from afar, bro. That's the second time. He battled me for no reason. Now he telling the league on a Hitman can't get paid more than me because he ain't did nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So that was the second strike.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
mind you, I'm still this 2018 now, from 2018 to now. So 2018 now, we ain't doing nothing. We ain't kicking it. We ain't on no tools. We ain't doing nothing. But I'm just in the public eye. I won't ever diss him in public. I won't
Mm-hmm.
never. Every time it's St. Louis versus anything, I'm still front line. I'm still this. But in my head, I'm just like, man, Vern really don't fuck with me. Like he be doing shit like that. That's why Goods and Hollow the Don, all them niggas knew who Vern was cool with at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of knew we wasn't like that. That's why they always say, "Nah, them niggas wasn't cool like that. We wasn't
Okay.
hanging together. We wasn't doing that." But if I throw a bags and bodies, something I do, something your Verb pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because I still make sure the St. Louis look is there. So, you know, I do it, yo, but if I finna have a car, yo, you want to battle on it? I'm gonna put money in your pocket. I was still doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't just quote unquote going around like fuck Verb. If I see Verb, it was never that. It was just like, man, you
Yeah.
be doing some funky, some weird shit, bro. I'm gonna play you
Yeah.
from a distance, but I'm gonna keep the St. Louis shit going because St. Louis is bigger than me and your shit.
Okay.
That's what happened. So that's what happened
Okay.
with this. That's what happened with the second time. Then the third time, will put my last line. I said, 3 strikes you out. It's the Gerald McCoy comments.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald called him. Yo, man, I want to ask you a question. I don't know what's going on. I don't, like, to this day, I still don't know why they called him. But if that's your man, y'all cool. Okay, you called him. But you know he
Mm-hmm.
don't like Beasley. So you calling him about URL business anyway. You know that he been dissing URL for a year straight. But then you ask him about me and he tell you, instead of just saying, man, yo, bro, I don't know shit. I don't know what he got going on. Just shit. I just keep an eye, I guess, and just shit, play it how you gonna play it. Instead of
Mm-hmm.
doing that, he just, I mean, he ain't cool with Nick Cannon no more. Like, the reason why I say it's hate, because that's a flat out lie, though. And like you said, something that was true. If I'm trapping, somebody ask me something about you, bro. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If I say something true, oh man, he just lost one of his kids, bro, to custody battle, and he like got his car repo. As much as that could be hate, if that's
Yeah.
true, that's
Yeah.
true. Like I can't knock it. But
Yeah.
you told this man I'm not cool with Nick Cannon no more. That's a flat out lie. So now you're hating.
Hmm.
So that's what my head, I didn't take it like he just was, you're hating. Then my ex-manager got caught doing some stuff that ain't got
Yeah,
nothing to
I
do with
remember
me.
that.
Why? Yeah, so why you bringing up that on me and trying to make it seem like it's tied in? He just said a lot of more hating shit. In the back of my head, guess what the first thing that happened? You did this in 2018.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then when I thought of 2018, guess what? He battled me in 2012 out the blue. All this shit started. You know what, Verb? I'm still ain't gonna go public, but I'm gonna let you know I know. Gerald, call him on three-way. Gerald, man, I don't want y'all to call. You know how you is.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just gonna tell me I'm there. I'm like, all right, bet, since you don't want that, because I was ready to take it there. So I'm like, bet, you know what? I respect that. Just let him know I know what he said about me, bro. And I'm gonna unfollow him. I'm gonna get out his business. Just leave me alone. I told
Hmm.
Gerald to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Then, he did the fake space bar. I controlled Gerald McCoy money, all that shit. He said that was a shot at me. And he took it to the internet first. And that's when I made a tweet. Hey man, stop playing with me, bro. Before we pull up to your next battle. And that's how that went from there.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember them tweets. I cover everything, so I
Yeah.
remember them tweets. But at the time, I didn't take it as he was talking about you. But in
Yeah.
retrospect, once you pointed that out, I can see how you could take it like that. I can't say for sure if he was, but I can see how you could take it like that though. Now
Mhm.
it's like a wound reopened because we all seen the WAC 100 joint. That was a beautiful situation. Shout out to WAC 100, and then it reopened. So do you think that it's you or him that's keeping this war going? And if you think it's him, then why do you
So
think
look, yeah,
he's doing
so like I want anybody to challenge me. Like, so we can just really pull up stuff that's factual. Like, we ain't gotta say opinion. We just gonna pull up facts. Me and him went to the wax show. Wack was like, yo, man, that's when he started tagging Wildin' Out and Nick and all this shit. I'm a sue, police and all that shit. Well,
that?
like, nephew, I don't want you getting no shit, man. It ain't worth it, man. Get on the show, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the internet shit going. I mean, off the internet.
Right.
So I never said, yo, it's squash. As far as like, I ain't got no problem with him. I said the internet, I was gonna be done with the internet shit. So
Mm-hmm.
we get on Wack 100 show, which y'all can pull up right now. It ain't turn out well on him. If you go relook at the show, like he got caught in a million lies. He got a tour with a nigga on there because they caught him in lies. It's a lot of shit that happened.
I
But
tell you what, the shit was entertaining though. I listen,
yeah,
I was
for
highly
sure,
entertained by that
yeah,
joint.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? But we ended it on some. We done with the internet. So from that point, from we done from the internet to recently, go find Hitman Holla saying anything about Averb. You not. You can't pull up a tweet. You can't pull up a subtweet that you might think was for him or nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. But guess who was subtweet me, Trap?
Hmm.
Well, not even subtweet. He was saying, hey, Hitman, 607 Montgomery saying shit about you. I want you to get rowdy with him like you did me. Out the blue,
Hmm.
Trap. So if
Hmm.
I ain't said nothing to the man, he said that, who started the Trap?
I mean, I did a blog on that 2 weeks before y'all shit re-exploded though. Pause if needed. But
Exactly. And I,
yeah,
and I
like 2
saw
weeks.
it. But my thing
Yeah.
is, I ain't even say nothing. In
Now
my
you
head,
did
I'm
you
like,
did you didn't initially respond to him talking about the 607 Long John.
didn't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
But watch them shoot at me for no reason.
Yeah.
Cool. In my head, I'm like, man, I ain't finna do that. I'm done with internet. I just want to see him. So I ain't finna do the internet shit with him at all. Plus, I ain't had shit going on. I ain't finna, like, that's pointless. You
Yeah.
know me, I'm tactical. You know
Yeah.
what? I'm in battle coming up now. I'm gonna shoot back now.
Mhm.
Cause guess what? I know I was gonna shoot back. It was gonna go all. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna waste my time, I'm gonna get some promo out of it. So that's when I shot back. But that all the fans do is let me know that they don't even trip off him because niggas start thinking I started it. But they just let me know y'all don't even trip off his shit. Y'all only trip off when I say something because if y'all thought I started it, that mean y'all ain't really fans of Verb like y'all say y'all. Cause everybody who a fan of Verb know he was shooting at me 2 months prior. But when I say something, Hitman, he ain't him. Then he get on there and manipulate the fans and see everybody's telling you wrong. You shot at me first. It took me for me to have to start a space to put up his tweet and the date and say, what date is this, y'all? Did everybody, oh, okay. Yeah, because y'all ain't paying attention to him for real. Y'all want me to be the bad guy. Y'all want me to make it seem like I'm crashing all this shit, but it's not. Every time I done said something, I done shot back, bro. I very seldomly have to shoot at somebody first to just gain attention. Like, them days are over for me. Like, y'all even said it yourself. Hitman think he's so big time, he got all these views. Why the fuck would I shoot at somebody who doing 30,000 views in 2 days, bro? Like, I don't gotta shoot at him for attention. What y'all talking about? But I want
Yeah.
somebody to find, like, every time somebody can say I started it, I can prove and we can put up the actual factual date of who started it. That's all I be telling people. I'm not speaking for opinion. I'm telling y'all, we can black and white, Verb started every incident. And that's simple.
Uh, LJ, I appreciate your 199. He said shouldn't be speaking on Verb now. I want to be clear. I asked this man the question. This wasn't pre-planned or nothing like that. If I didn't mention Verb, he wouldn't be mentioning Verb right now. And this is my interview, and I was interested. So appreciate your money. Hope I answered your comment. You feel me? But I do got to talk to you about this though, because speaking of why you talk about Verb now, you had to pay Tati $500. Shout out to Tati, because I couldn't wait to cut your ass slipping in this interview, boy. Listen, I couldn't wait. She got the money before me, but you
Yeah,
still
bro.
got some explaining to do. Because when you wasn't supposed to be talking about him, we got this one.
Yeah.
we got this one unscramble 1500. We got this one. Bet none of y'all know what kind of truck this is. We got this one. Ball breakdown said, I don't care if the battle was on TBL, URL, ACL. He says, for only $1,500, they could just replace work with a verb and boom, they save a lot of money. We got this one. Told Geechee Gotti, can I get you for $1,500? And we got this one. Driving around, and I never noticed the scenery in Atlanta and had all of the self-storage places. Yo, I read the comments. The people seem to like troll Hitman more than serious Hitman for real, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, bro. And I think, and then with me knowing that, like, Verb harmless to me. Like, I was mad at first because I couldn't believe he was saying some of the stuff he said. So I was really looking for him. But then when I calmed down and niggas, we niggas start realizing, I'm just like, man, it's just fun and games to me. It's just like, I just troll them with facts, and then I keep it moving. Like, it ain't even no, oh, I can't wait to see him where he at. Somebody give me his location. It's just like, Bird, shut up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you,
because
like,
so once certain things is said, it's only like so much it can hurt you after
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah. It's just like, yeah, I already got as mad as I was gonna get then. And then, you know what I'm saying, we calmed down a little bit because of the interview. And I was chilling. And then when he restarted, like I see him now, like he's still trying to say little stuff, like he's still bringing up sentiment. But he doing all that. That shit don't bother me because I just know whenever we cross paths, bro, just it is what it is. So I ain't getting mad. I ain't nothing, bro. You got it. You can say whatever you want. Cool, bro. I'm just chilling and hopefully one day we just talk face to face, bro. If like all he gotta do is hit me and drop a low. If he hit me and be like, man, you know what, Holla, I'm boom, boom, I'm pulling up. And he know that. You know what I'm saying? Or he hit me, ask me I ask him that, but everybody know that's why the fans killing me. The fans that write you right now, man, I'm tired of it. Won't y'all just fight? Won't y'all just do this? My very first 3 tweets was give me a low and I'm pulling up by myself. I told her I would go on IG Live and you watch me book the flight and I'm coming by myself, bro. Everybody know that. My mind was made up. I'm coming to you, bro. At that time, I was so mad. I wasn't gonna come to an easy event, but Verb knew I was lurking, bro. He know me. He just like told Easy, you don't know him like I know him. He
Yeah.
can tell y'all all that stuff, man. Hitman only out like that with me. He know, bro. But now it's just like, it's just entertainment. I'm just using him so I can have somebody to shoot at and have fun as I'm getting ready for my battle with Mook.
Right.
I'm having
Right.
fun.
Let
I'm
me
having
let me
fun, bro.
let me address
Try to
this
catch you
real
tell I'm
quick.
having fun, Trap.
I mean, you smiling. You seem like you have the trolling shit. I was like, okay, now he not super into it. Like it didn't come from a super emotional place. I'm gonna address Battle Facts real quick. He says, respectfully, you not holding him accountable for his stuff. Yo, this is an interview. It's not a debate. It's not an
Nah, come on,
argument.
let's have a debate though. What stuff
No, no,
though?
no, 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 no. Because if you want to interview with him, you could do that. Y'all can have that debate. I'm asking you.
But what I'm saying is, this nigga, it be niggas like that though, hold me accountable for what? Because everything I did was a reaction. So I just to tell them write one more comment, just one more, just ask write one more of what I did, and I tell him bet $5,000. Me and him bet 5,000. Right, anything he named, I bet it's a reaction. I can name Verb did something first. Tell him bet 5,000 right now. Tell him bet 5,000 right now. Bet 5,000 right now. Whatever you bring up, I bet you that I can bring up a black and white fact that Verb started it. Whatever you say, bet 5,000 right now. We get to it right now. We gonna
Hey,
give him
listen.
attention. He
Hey,
won't do
listen.
that
This is, as
yet.
far as I'm concerned, though, this is a time interview, and I got a lot.
You all right,
I
come
still
on, do
got,
your thing.
I
Do
still
your
got
thing.
bad questions right here. That's what I'm getting to. So
All
at
right,
the
do
end
your
of the day,
thing, Trap.
yeah. But let's close out with the Verb John. With, do you feel like this is resolvable though?
Nah, fuck nah.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's not real battle facts. Okay. All right. Well, I apologize.
And that's the thing though. That's the thing though. That's how I tell you this shit just be entertainment for niggas. Cause if he really felt like I disrespected his mom and all that shit, like he be trying to act, why are you reaching out to me telling me happy 314 day? Why are you asking people to reach out to me telling me you want to stand behind me versus Mook? Trap, I ain't reaching out to that nigga one time. That nigga texting me and trying to get in touch with me to hang out with me and stand behind me with Mook. Like, do that make any sense, Trap? Trap, if I said something about your mama who was sick and I said all this bad stuff, would you be want to stand behind me in my battle?
No.
Would
That's
you be texting
nah.
me happy 314 day, Trap?
Nah, nigga can't talk about my mom and we be friends again. I stamped that.
Exactly.
Not
Because
that.
the
Not that.
nigga,
Not that.
the nigga playing victim.
Do you regret saying that though?
Nah, because it was on stage, battle rap, and I didn't
Okay.
say nothing about her. I
Okay.
didn't say she was. I didn't. What I say? Wake up
You
next to her.
up in the hospital with Verb Mama, yeah. Yeah.
What? We know it came off like that because of his interaction. It wasn't a friendly. It wasn't nothing friendly. But I ain't say. I hope her kidney fell off. I ain't say nothing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like my shit calculated. I ain't say nothing. He just said. And then at the time, he never said what his mama was in her. He never said nothing about stage. Never said nothing. He just manipulate people who like he sounds smart to dumb people. So a
Mm-hmm.
nigga think, oh my God, Hitman talked about why Trap. My mama beat us a 12, 11-year breast cancer survivor. You think I'm just around here talking bad about cancer survivors? Or can't like don't even make sense, bro.
Hmm. Hmm. Shout out, I see T with Tati in the building, the boss in the building. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a transition from the Verb topic, but I'm a transition with a Verb tweet. This was interesting to me, and it's kind of going to stay on the drama tip.
Come on.
He mentioned something about Calico and John not booking you. What do you think about that? And there's something going on with you and John because y'all was like brothers at one point, and it just seemed like that dynamic changed.
Yeah, so look, check this out. That's why people so dumb, and that's why I let a lot of shit slide. Cause the shit too easy for me, Trap. And one thing about me, I'm not Beasley them. I don't sit up here and make people ask me what I want them to say. Everything I do is live because I can stand on everything I'm saying. John not finna book me to battle him because I already battled him. Why the fuck would he book me? He gotta book Cassie or Mook. He battled Hitman Holla.
I think he talking about just on the card. Period.
John to tell you himself, man, I ain't booking Hitman, can't afford him.
Okay.
That ain't me. Calico tried to book me versus Mook. Ask him. Get Calico up here. Ask him, did he try to book Hitman and Mook before Arsenal and Mook? These niggas are dumb. Like, they get out here and say shit in the face. Oh, you're right. Calico and John never did book him. These niggas that tell you, man, they're my partner, man. I can't do nothing with it. I can't. Oh, he tried to say that about street status, though. What we were, what? Man, you ain't never battled at home. Oh, said respectfully, man, I can't book Hitman. Bro, I don't get paid $1,500. Niggas just can't book Hitman. There ain't no knock. But Calico tried to book me before Arsenal and Mook, and John wouldn't book me. But guess what? Guess who hosted John first bullpen event ever?
Yeah. Close
Hitman.
range.
Hitman.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I look out for my niggas hosted that. Yeah, what are you talking about? But the fans that get on here and just, oh my God, yeah, he right, man, he dumb. He sound dumb. I was done for my nigga John his first event. I came many other times, other shit that I ain't got to say. That's my dog. I ain't got to bring up what I did for niggas or the love I showed. We ain't got to talk about that. Me and John got 2-on-2s and got checks together. And Calico second event, he tried to come get Hitman Holla. It just didn't work out. And that's that. So that's them two more lies. Them 2 more lies. Black and white.
All right, we gonna keep
Wasn't allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, every day was strapped for the showdown. I was out in NoCal, back when I ain't no cow. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound. I see dead people. I see dead people. Yeah, they say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches. I see dead people. They say it's smoke on the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Yeah. I see dead people. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches in the back. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. I see dead people. One time for the hustlers. Started off with a half ounce, I had to double up. Now I'm sipping Henny straight up out my double cup. A culture full of clowns and I'm going for the juggler. They in the comment section like Henny losing it. Spent so many summers mixing noodles, chips, and tuna fish. Cellmate told me, bro, I dreamed that you was super rich. Believe